Before anyone comments in this vlog that I have pregnancy glow, just know my entire face is covered with this. This is basically highlighter in a stick. I have no glow. We'll talk about that later. Don't mind me just chugging water because I need to go pee in one of those little things. Welcome to my second trimester vlog. It's wild that we're saying that. This morning I have my second midwife appointment. I'm very excited to go to this one because I am going to grill her about, this is real non-issues, but I really want to know when the latest date I can fly is, and I want to hear it from her, and I'd maybe like to get one of those like little notes that extends it. Basically, I would like to know if I can fly in like May. That would be great. Excited to ask her that, excited to find out whether it's normal to be this tired and feel like I went to get up in the night to pee. And it was hard to lift my body. And I was like, I feel like this is too early to be feeling like this, but maybe it's not. So I'm excited to I have more questions this time than the first time. So yeah, excited to just like grill her about some things. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm wearing today. Then I need to pee in my cup and then we'll get going. And then we're going to chat about like the past couple of weeks once I'm back, because tomorrow we're 17 weeks. 17 weeks. And I haven't spoken to you since I was 12 weeks. So we have a few weeks to catch up on. It doesn't matter how much makeup I put on, how much I do my hair, which by the way is not holding a curl anymore. You know what my hair looks like once I've curled it. It's normally huge. Also losing my hair. Anyway, we'll talk about my symptoms, but there is no amount of makeup or no amount of pretty clothes or hair I can put on right now where I feel nice and pretty. I have to admit, I do put makeup on. When I'm not pregnant, I will put it on and I'll be like, oh, I feel like I look nice today. I've not felt like that since October, so. Anyway, this is today's outfit. I have bought a new baggy jumper because I'm getting sick of all of the old baggy jumpers. This one is actually a really nice alternative to my Ralph Lauren one. If any of you like the teddy bear jumper, it basically feels the same. The fit is very similar. I've actually just sized up in this though because obviously I'm trying to hide a bump. And then I've got Adenola leggings on because these have just been saving my life over the last 3 months. And then Holland Cooper boots because I wanted to like spice this outfit up a bit. I'm sick of wearing trainers. Should I show you my bump now? We're always really small. I say really small. I feel like I have bump dysmorphia now because my bump was growing so rapidly at one point that I was like, I'm enormous, and now I'm kind of like, I don't even look that pregnant. So this is my bump. It really doesn't look too bumpy in the morning, and straight on I still just about have a waist, which is nice. In the evening I just look wild, but I feel like that's very normal. Bump is bumping. The boobs are more of a giveaway, if I'm honest, in vlog footage than the bump, so that's why it's baggy jumper central. This is so nice because like at this stage you don't really have kicks or anything, so I'm like, yeah, I'm like, are you alright in that?
Yeah. Sounds windy.
Yeah, that's the centre. Back from the midwife appointment. I love my midwife. I asked her in this appointment if I would have her the whole way through, and she said she only does home births. And did I consider having a home birth for like a split second just so I could have her the entire way through? Yes. And then I remembered I'm not that kind of girl. She said to go ahead and book the holiday with the dates I wanted, and we can just go in, have some checks before. But anyway, I thought I would quickly go through my week 13 through 16 notes. So week 13, rib discomfort, like literally felt like there just wasn't enough space, and my nails just started absolutely falling apart. I was wondering when that was coming for me, and it has truly happened. I'm not even gonna get you started on my toes. Week 14. The bump had a growth spurt. I feel like it's slowed now. For me, weeks like 11 through 14, it just seemed to like every day look enormous and bigger. Heartburn 24/7. So my evening sickness has been swapped out for heartburn. Just, it doesn't matter what I eat. I could eat a grape and I would have heartburn. I now no longer have the feeling of being full after meals, and that is still the case. There is no off switch in my brain. I could genuinely out eat Ryan right now like 4 times over. There's a caveat here. Unless I eat a banana, I will feel full after eating a banana. Oh, week 15, our notes are long. Bump is looking smaller, weirdly. Hunger and eating leveled out. That must have just been a rogue few days because that's come back. I'm finding January quite hard. Can't really go to events. No one is around to socialise with, and it's literally minus temperatures, so we're not really going outside. Ryan's really busy with work, and I'm just generally feeling like a little bit low and lonely. I'm an introvert. I love being alone. It's a very alien thing for me, and I felt this way from about week 6 or 7. I don't like being left alone in the way I used to. Like if Ryan goes out, it's not that I'm like anxious, I just don't want him to go. I don't want to be left alone. I want someone to be with me at all times. I don't care if it's him or someone else. It's a very strange feeling coming from being an introvert that's like, yes, please go out, to just suddenly feeling like despair at the thought of being left alone. Sorry, my battery died. My other note was, I don't know how Kylie Jenner did 9 months of like not leaving the house and hiding her pregnancy. Like I don't know how she did it. I miss going to things. Like I've just had to turn down so many invites to things because I don't really want to announce that I'm pregnant quite yet, and I don't know how she stayed home for 9 months. Crazy. Next note is TMI, but constipation is finally gone. Insert some angel noises. I don't know if I actually talked about that in the first trimester, but that was weeks, I don't know, like 5 through 12. Horrendous. Like I've never known anything like it. Like not even a fart. Not even a fart. More week 15 notes. Feeling the least pregnant of the past 100 or so days this week. I would say that's continued. Like I was saying to the midwife in my appointment, hearing the heartbeat is so nice because I haven't had a scan in a few weeks, and I don't really feel, apart from like the obvious bump and tiredness, I don't really feel very pregnant. And I'm not really, I've had like a couple of motion movements, but I'm not really feeling anything massively. So I'm just kind of like, is everything okay? And my last note is I might not eat for 2 now, but I'm definitely sleeping for 2. That is still the case. Oh my god, I could sleep forever. Week 16, felt movement for the first time. It was like an internal tickle, which was really nice. I was like lying on my side and I just felt like a little something, which was so cute. Week 16 continued. Hormones are vile. They really are. My bump is starting to really bump, like even when I'm wearing a coat now. You can really see my skin is so dry. I joked in the last vlog that I filmed, my second vlog back in January, I joked that my skin is doing dry Jan, but it truly, like as well as me doing dry Jan and dry every other month, my skin is truly doing dry Jan. And my lips today, I woke up and my lips were just like, I've never seen them so dry. Super tired in the mornings. However, I have been working out more, so I don't know if that's factoring in, but I am determined to like really continue my workouts, and especially if my bump is anything to go by and like how quickly I've started showing the weight of that like on my back. I really want to keep like, especially like my back strength, so that we can keep a good posture and not like put too much weight on my front. On that note, a little bit uncomfortable now when I walk too fast. So when I'm hot girl walking or just on the streets and I walk at my normal pace, my lower abdomen is starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. I asked in my midwife appointment and I was assured that that was fine and normal, and she was like, if it gets better when you walk slower, just walk slower. And I was like, those are all of my symptoms so far. So I'll just kind of update you. We're week 17 tomorrow, so I'll kind of start week 17 with you and kind of keep you updated on that. Anyway, I will be back for a check-in tomorrow. Tomorrow is such an exciting day. I can't wait. So carefully you're going to sit on here with your feet here. Just take it really slow because you don't want to sit on it and bounce off. And here I want you to work on sitting right on your sitting bones, so not sitting in front of your sitting bones. That's it. So you've got that lovely flat back. That's it. And you're going to plow your arms down and back, and then a slow release. Yes. Beautiful. Good morning, everybody. My hair is so frizzy today. I heatless curled it last night because I had Pilates this morning, and then I was seeing my friend Kate after Pilates, but we did a little beach walk and I got blown to pieces. So we're a slightly frizzy mess now, and I may have to like spruce myself up slightly because I want to look nice this afternoon. This afternoon is a very exciting day. Today is like my favorite kind of pregnant day ever. Like pregnancy Pilates this morning, not really pregnancy Pilates, but I have been doing one-to-one sessions at the Pilates company just so I can make sure that like I'm doing the right things whilst because I didn't know what I should and shouldn't be doing when pregnant when it comes to like reformer Pilates. I kind of know in the gym, but like when it comes to reformer I've got like no idea. So I started off doing one-to-one there, and I'm going to move into like group classes soon, which I'm so excited about. And then I got back, Ryan made me a lovely little brunch, and I've got a little bit of a gap now, so I'm just gonna crack on with some things and spruce myself up because we have got a scan today. So we had midwife yesterday, scan today. So I'm 17 weeks today. I think as of last week, we could go for a gender scan. So yeah, I left it a week just so that we could like be a little bit more sure, because I know sometimes if you go a bit too early, it can be apparently slightly more incorrect. I'm gonna ask them about this because I'm not a medical professional, so I'm actually really intrigued to ask her like how accurate it is at this stage, because I know there are some people that get told they're having like a girl, for example, and then they're actually having a boy, and they're not quite developed enough yet. But I don't know how accurate that is, and whether that's just something I've read that's a bit of a like old wives thing. I don't know. So I'm gonna ask her that today. But basically we hopefully may find out what we're having today, which will be really exciting. And I'm also just so excited to see baby, because I just love it. In our midwife appointment yesterday, I got to hear them, and I just love it. I just think it's so nice because I spend most of my time just like staring at my belly, just being like, are you real? Like this is a bit strange. So yeah, that is our afternoon. But yeah, this is like my perfect pregnant kind of day. Pilates followed by a scan. Yes, we're on our way. It's just started peeing it down, and guess who just curled her hair? Great, looks lovely. I actually just realised that there was a symptom that I didn't update you guys on when I was doing my symptoms update, but I actually have realised that my hair has stopped growing. Not only am I losing a lot of hair from my head, which do not tell me any stories that is going to make me fearful of becoming bald, please, I beg, but I'm not growing a lot of hair. I'm shedding hair like crazy, but also my leg hair, I barely shave it now. My underarms, 2 to 3 days. I'm normally the kind of person that has 5 o'clock shadow literally everywhere. It's so bizarre. And apparently my mum had it as well, and she said she had it more with her first pregnancy. Me. Her second pregnancy was my brother. So that brings me on to weird old wives' tales that we are gonna dip into. Where are they on my phone? So I picked out like top 10 common old wives' tales. Some of these things I have neither, but I've like highlighted the ones that I do have. Morning sickness. Apparently if it's a girl, you're meant to have had lots of nausea, and if it's a boy, it's like mild or non-existent. I would say even though I wasn't sick constantly, the nausea was basically constant. Like I felt like I was car sick 24/7. And then craving sweet versus salty. What would you say?
Sweet, you've been craving more.
Yeah, I like me in the snack drawer. We are one. Heartburn. Now this was a bit of a funny one because it's either consistent and intense or mild and non-existent, and I would say I sit somewhere in between. Like it's, when I have it, it's intense, but it's only at certain times of the day, but it's very routine and it's very, I guess, consistent. Consistent would be the word. It is getting more frequent, which I'm not really surprised because we're both very hairy humans. Bump position and size, high and wide versus low and narrow. I think it's high and wide, but it's kind of hard to tell at this stage. I feel like some of these are like for when you're later down the line, but everyone, when they see my bump, they're like, it's wide, and I'm like, yes, I know, which is interesting. Boobs, relative to body shape or large and heavy. At first, large and heavy, but now I would say they're heavy but not wildly big. Weight gain throughout your body versus just the belly. Now at first I actually ticked throughout my body, but that was over Christmas. And I would say when I was getting dressed this morning, I was like, it feels like now it's just my belly, so I'm not sure. Hair, nails and skin, dry, brittle and oily versus shiny, strong and dry. Neither. I mean, my hair is dry and brittle and falling out, and I am not growing any, but my skin is not necessarily oily. Like the shine you're seeing right now is fully makeup because my skin is dry as the Sahara. But yeah, I've got dry skin but not shiny, strong hair. It's falling apart, guys. Preferred sleeping position. I actually didn't remember this one was on the list, and I was thinking about this last night where I was like, oh, I I just hate lying on my left side, but it's meant to be really good for blood flow for the baby. When I was looking at this list, I was like, oh, that's so funny because I fully sleep on my right side. So a lot of these old wives' tales are pointing to girl. We also did nub theory, which I will insert a photo of our scan. It's slightly unclear because there's a foot in the way, which is, I think, being a bit misleading, but I'll let you guys decide on nub theory because I feel like everyone sees something different, but I know what I see. Oh, the Chinese calendar says boy, but my friend who I saw earlier, hers also said boy, and she had a girl, so we're not sure. Basically, these are all just fun.
There's no scientific evidence behind them.
Yeah, I'm not basing any of my guesses on them, but yeah, interesting. I also think it's interesting, I had a dream, and I hate being wrong, so I'm not telling you what this dream was, but I had a dream that I gave birth to a baby, insert gender here, before I took my pregnancy test, and there has been one gender that everyone has been, like, the second we told everyone we were pregnant, they referred to it as a, it would be so funny if everyone collectively is wrong. It would just be like, you are all not psychic. My dream lines up with what everyone else thinks as well, which that's the thing that like really freaks me out, because before I got pregnant, everyone was like saying the opposite. They were like, I can see you as a other gender mum. So I find that so interesting that the same people that were like, oh my god, you give this mum kind of energy, they've now changed their tune the second I got pregnant. So we'll see.
We'll see very soon.
Are we going to ask her in the room, or do you want to like wait and find out after and get her to ride? I don't mind what we do. I just need...
I don't mind.
You come in, do you want to come in with us? I am so tired, I could nap right here. I'm getting so nervous.
There is your little bean looking at us, which is always very helpful because it's a little skeletal and a little
They
odd.
don't always like to do that. We did our 12 weeks and we got the back.
Okay. So, little arms, little legs, beautiful. Right, little pickle, I want you to focus it. Can you see that little profile?
Yeah. They've got a great side profile.
We are on the move, people. We are on the move. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
You are having a little...
Good morning everybody, second trimester check-in. It's been a while, I can't lie. I've not been the best at doing these check-ins and we are well overdue, like especially just even like a bump update. I am now 18 weeks and 3 days, I think. I'm just on my way to PT, still continuing with my rotating PT and Pilates, which I'm really enjoying. It's actually been a pretty chill week, to be honest. I felt maybe kicking a little bit, which has been nice, and Ryan actually got to feel one last night as well. Oh my god, I have been really tired. I did Bicester and then I did a full day in London, which was my first proper full day in London the next day, and I think like 2 days in a row of just like no downtime. My body felt like lead and I was like headachy, just I felt so burnt out, and my body just like basically responded at feeling like I kind of had the flu for like 1 day. Yeah, I did have to take a day and just like really listen to my body, because I was like, I fear we have done too much. The bump has just truly sprung out of nowhere. Freaking hell, it is busy. I'm a bit self-conscious, to be honest, to go to the gym today. Like I have been for a really long time, to be honest. Like this is something I've struggled, I don't think I've talked about in the vlog. The entire pregnancy has been, all of my gym people are regulars and we see each other all the time, and especially after Christmas I was like, oh my god, they're just gonna think that I've like been a bit of a pig because I'm such an awkward size. Whereas now I am looking more pregnant, but now I just feel like I just don't look good in my gym clothes. I haven't really found like a gym outfit that I feel like really cute in. But yeah, I felt very self-conscious going to the gym basically in the entire pregnancy, and it's kind of not really wearing off. Anyway, it's 9:45, got to go. Don't want to keep Lewis waiting. Let's go. Just proving I actually did something.
Hey, we got 2 more. 10. Good.
I'm back from the gym, feeling very tired and a little bit grumpy, I can't lie, but I thought I would quickly give you a bump update today. A bump date. This is the bump. So yeah, that's my bump check-in for 18 weeks. Every day is so different with this bump. Some days it looks really tiny and I'm like, oh my god, it's so small. And then some days, like yesterday, I was like, oh My goodness, I'm enormous, but it is getting to the point now where really like nothing fits. So I have ordered some things, which you will probably see at some point. Also, let me show you the baby area. I have an area in the guest bedroom where I'm like storing random bits that I want to put aside for them that are my own already, or that things that I've bought or been sent. So I thought I'd show you that quickly. So this is the first thing that I bought. I bought a baby book. I actually got this off Amazon. I'll link it. It has quite a lot of like sections to it. Like there's so much stuff in here. I may never actually make my way through it, but I thought it was nice and something nice to do. I then also have some Beanie Babies and stuff, which I might use for the nursery. I've got my own little scruffy first jelly cat. I'm not sure if I'll use all of these, but yeah, I thought I'd dig these out. And then we also got sent a Mamas and Papas little box, and oh my god, like baby's first PR package. This is just the cutest thing. So we've got a bunny, nice fresh bunny. This isn't a jelly cat, this is a Mamas and Papas own, but it's so soft and so cute. And then I also got this. Is this good? Can someone let me know? Like I know nothing. But yeah, it looks like it'd be very useful, so I'm very happy to have it. And then look at this. This is so cute. Adorable. No one outside of like family and close friends know what we're having yet, so this is very gender neutral and it's just adorable. 0 to 3 months. It looks huge. Wow, I've got to pop something that big out of my vagina. Crazy. We've got a little scam frame, which is so nice, and a blanket. I've seen a lot of people get this blanket and it's so cute. So yeah, thank you very much to them for sending this out. Honestly, I was crying. I can't take it. I also thought I would show you, we got them a mega jelly cat. This is something I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to get them a rather sizable jelly cat for their nursery. We literally said we would wait and we would go and buy one together after our like gender scan, but yeah, we got them. And it's so cute. It's huge. I was really torn. I didn't know whether to get giant dragon, giant bunny, giant bear, but actually in terms of like what I wanted to do with the nursery and things like that, I thought giant bear would actually go really, really well to kind of like give it a really lovely warm feel, and he's perfect. He's so perfect. So wildly expensive, the most expensive bear I've ever bought, and it's not for me, but we couldn't resist. Oh my god, my boobs are, what is happening here? Wow. But that is it for my kind of 18-week. There's not really much of an update. I have very, very minimal symptoms, which I can't lie is very, very nice. So yeah, I will be back with you at some point this week for a little 19-week update, as if we're so close to 20 weeks. I tell a lie, we're not done yet today. I wanted to show you the pregnancy pillow that I got. I think I got it from Mamas and Papas, and it's called something like the BB Hug Me. I will link it in the info box, but I'm really enjoying this one because it doesn't go all the way around you and it's not fixed. It doesn't take up too much space. You can make it like tighter or looser. I like it really tight because of how I like to sleep. It comes in loads of different colours. This was my chosen one because obviously it works really well with our bedding, but they also do like a linen-y tone and like greys and things like that. So yeah, that's my pregnancy pillow and I'm loving it. Good morning everybody. I thought I would do my, how many weeks am I to say? Am I 19? My 19-week check-in. This week I am tired. I have just been tired, so tired all the time. Like getting up in the morning is so hard. Whoever said your energy comes back in the second trimester, great for you. Not what I'm experiencing. Baby is kicking, which is actually really fun. Even when it wakes me up in the morning, I actually really like it. Whenever I'm hungry as well, whenever my blood sugar is low, like when I was at Vic's lunch and obviously we were waiting for them to serve food and I can't like eat any faster than the service is actually like allowing for. I literally, it was just like on the inside of my stomach it felt like this and I'm trying to like hold down conversations with people and it's really distracting. We're so close to everyone knowing, like we're telling everyone on Sunday. In my vlogs now I'm starting to just like wear normal clothes again and not having to wear like huge crazy layers. So it's actually, I feel weirdly in my head I now have this like delusion. I have the opposite body dysmorphia where I feel smaller because I'm wearing less clothing. And it's actually felt really nice just to dress how I would normally. For me, I didn't actually realize how much that was kind of like hiding. It was kind of affecting me. I just love the way I dress normally and it's kind of nice to go back to that and wearing stuff that's more fitted. Do you know what size they are this week? Because I was shocked. So we went from last week being a lovely bunch of grapes, like, oh yes, bunch of grapes, like no biggie. This week I've gone from being a bunch of grapes to a frickin' pineapple. A pineapple. A Pineapple's basically the size of my head. But yeah, that is it. I will show you my bump update now. This is us at the start of 19 weeks. I feel like I'm very slopey today. It changes every single day. It's so strange. Oh my god, nearly halfway. Wild. It's so funny to me that straight on I don't look that different. But yeah, that is definitely there. Good morning, everybody. We are just pulling into the hospital for, I can't believe I am saying this. Oh my god, I'm 20 weeks today. I didn't realise I haven't checked the app. Or we can check the app together in the waiting room. That's gonna be fun. It's our 20-week scan day. So as soon as we get the confirmation that we are having what we're having, which fingers crossed we are having what we're having, because I may have just bought something for the baby that I think we're having. Once we have confirmation that everything is all good, we will check back in. But I'm excited. I actually don't feel too nervous for this one because we did have the early scan. They did like the abnormality checks. So I'm kind of feeling like a little bit chill. Hopefully nothing has changed. I don't know if that is even possible. Let's see how we're looking this week. Oh my god, as if they're that big. Let's see. Ooh, yummy. I think that's a reason to have some pancakes this weekend. Cute. What animal are we? Oh, not as cute as last week's. That was adorable. 25 centimetres. Wow. Hello everybody. It's not been a few hours, it's actually been a few days since I last saw you. Our 20-week scan. I was toying as to whether to even talk about our 20-week scan because it did not go as we were expecting. Like I said, we'd literally just had a scan a couple of weeks before, which went very in depth. I was just expecting it to be nice and chill, just excited to see baby, like nothing out of the ordinary. It didn't go as planned, and I was kind of toying on whether to just pick the vlogging camera back up again in a couple of weeks once we kind of know more information, but I thought I would just be as real with you as I can whilst also protecting my mental health, because let's all remember that I am a very, very hormonal pregnant woman who is over halfway now. I am over halfway, and sometimes I think people forget that when they are speaking to me, and I'm like, please, I don't need horror stories. I just need like positive vibes. But yeah, our 20-week scan, for one, it was very rushed. There were a lot of interruptions. In the end, our sonographer was trying to get through our appointment as quickly as possible, which kind of didn't help this situation. Basically, the communication wasn't really there, but something had flagged. All of the communication surrounding this thing that had flagged was just very, very rushed, strangely worded. And then by the end of the scan, they were just kind of like, you just need to go to antenatal and they'll talk to you more. And they just kind of like didn't want to give us, like, we were so confused as to what was going on. And obviously your brain goes to the worst, and then you go to antenatal, where I was also being vaccinated, and then on top of that they were like, okay, and we'll do bloods and and I was just like, I hate needles. This is so overwhelming. I was just like crying, having needles stuck everywhere. And then we're being given like just a lot of information, including like worst case scenarios, but also like this thing that has flagged, which I'm not going to say what it is, like I said, to protect my mental health. This thing that has flagged on our scan, it's number one, very subjective, but it could literally range from being absolutely nothing to something really scary. We just left feeling like we'd been hit by a bus, and we were like, I don't understand. We literally just went for a scan the other week and this wasn't picked up. And in all honesty, I was a mess. Honestly, I don't have the words. I think as a hormonal pregnant woman for the first time ever, I was not expecting that. I worry that I have got so stressed for it to basically be nothing. But anyway, we actually the next day decided to go back to scanning rooms where we've had all of our private scans. Literally just not for a we think you're wrong, because I trust the medical professionals. They are seeing what they're seeing. I don't doubt that, but I wanted to see, like, it was so rushed, and I just wanted to see for myself what someone is saying they're seeing with my baby. So we've had a second anomaly scan, which was really reassuring because we got to understand more what had been seen. We got to really see it and get a good like close up on it. The language that they're allowed to use is just a little bit different. I don't know why, but she was just like, it's very mild. And she then also took us through, if it were the worst case scenario thing, I'd also be expecting to see this, 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 and this on the baby, and showed us all of those things, and she was like, I'm not seeing any of those. So it just made us feel a little bit calmer, which is just actually what I needed. I can't go 2 weeks in the state that I was in. Like, that's not healthy. And I know this might sound really dramatic to some of you, but I've never experienced anything like that before, and it was also new. And I like to, if something is wrong, I like to really understand it. So to just kind of be rushed through an appointment and then handed a leaflet, I was like, I can't. And then told not to Google, which is literally, I'm a millennial woman, this is my primary source of information. I want to Google things. I felt a lot better after we had that scan. And do you know what one of the best bits of that scan was? She showed me little feet. And she was like, oh yeah, look, all 10 toes, and they're the cutest feet I've ever seen in my life. And I actually just said to her, I was like, can you print those off, please? So I just have, I cry thinking about it. I just have this scan photo of tiny, tiny feet, and it's just the best thing ever. Oh, it just makes me want to cry. So to summarize, we had our bloods. We've already had one test come back that has confirmed that it's not due to like an infection or anything. So we are waiting on the worst case scenario blood test to come back, which is delightful. Why does that take so long? Why is that the one that takes 10 days? That is horrible. And then once we have those, we also have a appointment with a fetal medicine specialist at the start of March, which was over 2 weeks away from the date when we were in on our 20-week scan, having all of these blood tests and this booked in. And that really did not help me, like knowing that we would have to wait 2 weeks to kind of get seen by a specialist and just have this, like, if it was nothing, to have it written off, but also if it was something. 2 weeks is such a long time. So yeah, I've really struggled with that as well. And that was another reason why we were like, we just need to go and have a private scan and like understand a bit better, because 2 weeks is a really long time to go on in this state. The thought of it being anything like worst case to me is just I don't know if anyone else has had this, but like I am starting to get, sorry, my watch is pinging. I'm starting to get very attached with my bump. Like the other day I was sure there was like an actual limb, just like something fully, there was like a weird bump that like went away later, and I'm pretty sure it was like a foot. But when they kick, I'll stroke the area after, and when I stop, they kick again. And sometimes we go on for literally like 15 minutes where I'll like, it's like stroke and kick, and it's just like this little game that we're playing, and I just absolutely love it. It brings me so much joy. So yeah, it's just been a very emotional week. One of the things at the end of the scan, right at the end of the scan, which this moment obviously everyone looks forward to in their 20-week scan, was really overshadowed by the rest of the scan. But she confirmed what we are having. So I'm actually going to insert the moment we found out for you to watch now.
So we've done the bits we want to do. Are you ready for me to go and show you what your baby is?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Right, what does everyone think?
Everyone thinks girl.
Yeah.
It's going to be very embarrassing for them if they're wrong. What's the percentage that this could be wrong? Like if you see girl.
You are going to see genitalia one way or the other. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
You are having a little girl. Congratulations. She's fab. You're doing beautifully.
So yeah, we are having a girl. We're having a girl. I might cry again. I didn't realise that I was that happy. I don't know if it's just pregnancy hormones. I'm like chill, boy, girl, really like, they both have their best bits. I did not realise how emotional the idea was of having a girl was going to make me. The nursery is just going to be so fun. I've already actually started clearing out my office. So we started like clearing the shelves, getting beauty bits in order. And yeah, it's looking a little bit empty. We've got a long way to go, people. We need blinds, curtains, like full blackout curtains, that kind of thing. I think I want to have like changing table and chair on this wall, and then a cot here, but it gets the nicest light, so I'm just really excited for baby girl to have like the best, coziest room. I am kind of thinking of having like a warm pink in here. It just gets so much light and it's so warm in here that I think like a warm pink would just make it feel so cozy. But equally, I could maybe do a pinky cream. That I think could be so nice. But I'm so excited to do that. My mum's been helping me clear it out, bless her. Yeah, so that is gonna start very soon. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. Those stairs really do make me out of breath. I wasn't actually lying all those times I said it, but now it's just even worse. But I've come up to the guest room / the baby room because we are 21 weeks. How are we 21? It just feels like I went from 12 to 20 so fast. 21 weeks. Wow. We have a Swiss roll. We have a cantaloupe. I feel like I've seen people do the cantaloupe before, but this is my favourite. It makes me die. I thought I'd come and show you a little bump update. Symptoms wise, not too much to report. Slow and out of breath. Yeah, we've covered that. I really do feel like I'm not moving as fast anymore, and everything just feels so much harder now, like moving just in general, putting socks on and bending down, like I have to really like part my legs and like bring a leg up to put my socks on now. I can't just like bend over really easily. And in terms of hormones, like it's been a hard week for us in general, mentally, emotionally, so I don't really know if I've been extra hormonal or not. I definitely just cry more in general now. Anyway, I thought I would come up here to the baby area because I wanted to show you what we got in M&S now that I've told you what we are having, which, sorry that it's kind of just been like all over the place in this vlog and we didn't just like tell you at the first scan, but I just really wanted to make sure she was in fact a she, as we were being told in our 20-week scan. So it is what it is. I have the pajamas of this. I picked these up at the same time. I got the Skims Love Heart print pajamas and then I saw they did the baby version and I just can't. I like want to cry every time I look at this. It's so cute. The age for this is 3 months, so I don't know, depending on how long her legs are though, I feel like she could fit that before 3 months. But I thought I'd get 3 months instead of newborn because I don't know how much I'm going to want to like have my photo taken straight off the bat in the newborn phase, so I thought we could have our matching photo a little bit later. So we got her the teddy sleep suit for when like November time rolls around. A lot of this stuff is still quite neutral because I just thought I could pack it away and maybe reuse it one day if we have another child, or if like family members have kids, like we can kind of like share things around if it's neutral. And I just love this little jumper and trousers set with the clouds. I didn't go too nuts because I know lots of people are already buying her stuff, and also I just feel like in the newborn phase I'm going to be on a rotation of like baby grows, so I'm really not fussed on like too much newborn. So some of the stuff we did buy for like an older age, but one of the things I couldn't resist and I got in 0 to 6 months is this dressing gown. I can't wait for bath time, like, and that's something I never thought I'd say. I've never thought about that element of having a child before. Never ever thought that that would be like a particularly exciting part, but like, oh my god, can't wait for that. It's going to be so cute. One of the things I actually did get for her to wear straight away because it's going to be summer is this really cute little gingham number. It makes me cry. With the matching hat and the strawberry. This next item is courtesy of Dad. Of course, she had to have something with food on it. So it's a really cute little like peplum top with little like bell sleeves, and then the trousers are just so cute. We actually got this for like next spring kind of time, next spring summer, because they didn't have this in newborn, and I kind of just feel like this is a warmer weather outfit, if that makes sense. So got that for a later date. Another summer item, summer to autumn item, this little cardigan with the cherries on. It's too cute. Then we have a potential going home outfit. I'm gonna have a few backed up depending on at what point she's born, how big she is when she comes out, you know the drill. But this little Peter Rabbit baby grow was just chef's kiss. And a little hat as well. I feel like they have to have a hat as a newborn, so matching hat and baby grow, perfect. Then we have this baby grow with the hood, and it's like a towel material, so like for after bath time. I have no words. I'm not even going to try and like describe things because I just don't have the words without also shedding tears. And then the final thing is the muslin squares. So these have little turtles on them and they're just in like a cute neutral. I'm gonna have so many of these, so I just thought I'd start stocking up now. I cannot wait to get her wardrobe set up. I don't really know what kind of wardrobe I want yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Next week we're on our final phase of clearing out the office. We only have a few more bits to go, and then the charity collection comes, and then we get the furniture taken away and we are ready. I also just thought I would talk you through some of my pregnancy essentials, a couple of random things that I actually could not live without, and if you are planning to get pregnant, like these will be great for when you're not pregnant, because I've had these when I was not pregnant, but they've also been amazing for me pregnant, so I just feel like they're a really good buy, even though they're a little bit more of a kind of like luxury item. But if you can find cheaper versions, by all means, just know that these are great. Firstly, These thongs I have been wearing since Amelia and Estee recommended them in like 2015 or 16 or something like that. They're called Hanky Panky. M&S actually do them now. I love M&S, just like, let's just get that out there. It's my happy place. If M&S stock something, even if it's not M&S branded, I'm very happy about it. So yeah, they're these thongs, and they are basically one size. This is a brand new one, so I can show you. They are like one size thongs, so they just stretch. And they're just amazing to have now because I'm just expanding, like I'm not having to constantly worry about buying new underwear. And these, on the subject of not having to constantly buy new underwear, these bras are really saving me because I would probably be buying a new bra every week at the moment. So we have the Skims seamless sculpt bras. So I have them anything down from a like small petite for when I'm smaller, at the moment on a medium. It's so comfortable. I don't think I'll have to change that for a while yet, but I did pick up the large, extra large size. I always get the shade Sienna because it's just my favorite. I do have a black actually, and then the rest of them I get in Sienna because it's just such an easy like color. I just live in them. I might buy another one in each size. I do have other bras that I wear, but these are my favorites. So those are two things that if you are planning on getting pregnant at any point in literally like the next 6 years, I could not recommend purchasing more. One thing is not an essential, but I have picked up from Skims as well, is their vest tops. Got this in, what size did I get this in? Got this in a medium, in the shade Onyx, and it's basically just like a nursing vest top. So yeah, that is everything I bought. Those are my pregnancy essentials. Those are the only, that and full body suits like this, and then Skims dresses. I couldn't live without those items right now, so those are my pregnancy essentials. I have nothing else. Thought I'd give you a quick 21, please. Oh my god, this is a huge pile of clothes. I'm sorting out the office, so up here is getting absolutely zero attention, but I thought I'd show you my week 21 bump date. Yeah. It's a good shape today. Maybe it was my dinner last night. It's just like sat here. This is one of the PLT bodysuits. I got this in a size down, so this is a small, and it actually fits me way better. So yeah, that is my outfit of the day. I thought I would care so much about my outfits when I was pregnant, and there's so many things that I saved thinking, oh my god, that would be amazing for when I'm pregnant. No, I was so wrong. None of those things look good. I get so annoyed at things like riding up and like tops that like ride up that I'm just basically wearing unitards all the time. Good morning everybody. We have had our extra anomaly scan with the fetal medicine specialist, who basically said, I don't think there's even a problem here. Like there was nothing. There was actually nothing to be flagging. I have spent the last 16 days crying for no reason.
He did say though, he said the baby's bog standard. You better not be talking about my princess.
I will take bog standard, very normal. I was like, you mean to tell me that head circumference is normal? There's an ongoing joke about Ryan having a big head. So he actually said that the reason that this thing was flagging on the scan, highlight of my pregnancy, is because I don't have a lot of body fat. So the waves are bouncing back really clear and it's making things look lighter than they are. I actually said to everyone in the room, so what I'm hearing is you think I'm skinny? Despite my audience not being the TikTok demographic in the room, still got a laugh. Was very, very happy about that. It has been a very nice scan compared to the last scan. But yeah, so that basically, the reason for all of this is it's my fault. It's my own fault. But yeah, baby is all good. Baby is all good. Here she is. We can finally, I've told them she's a she.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so we can finally say, I actually just ordered pink cake so that we could do a little Instagram, which I'm very excited for that to arrive tomorrow. It says it's a girl on the top. I was like, wow, I'm so cringe, but I will be cringe for her. Like, I'm obsessed with that. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, I will be back with you perhaps when we're home, because I have no further baby update until we're home. I do have a cute outfit on today though. I finally feel like I'm getting the hang of this like pregnancy dressing now that the weather's not completely Arctic, which is nice. We are back. I thought I'd show you my OOTD in full. I get asked about these coats all the time. I got these in 2023, so I don't know if they still do this exact style. It's from Mango. I'm sure they do something similar, but I don't know if this exact one has ever been brought back. But also I'm struggling to find anything similar right now because the time of year is just not right for coat shopping, guys, so I'm so sorry. We might not have a lot of luck. And then I've just got like a Skims, I think this is Skims black top on, just kind of letting a little bit of belly poke. I don't really like full belly out. I'm not going to say you're never going to see that, but I don't love it as much as I thought I would. I've then got my Tala flared yoga trousers. The length of these is so good for me. They roll up as well, so you could actually just roll them all the way up if you wanted your bump fully covered and you wanted it to kind of almost work like a maternity legging. And then I've got black Sambas, YSL Mika sunglasses. And my lip combo today is like a mix of my two wedding combos. So I've got Catwalking by Charlotte Tilbury and then Kim KW by Charlotte Tilbury, and I really like that as a little combo. So yeah, that was my outfit of the day. Good morning. I have just filmed a little gender reveal video for Instagram. Something I never thought I would be doing. I actually thought I'd be a bit more creative than this, but do you know what? Props to anyone who's ever done anything creative while they're pregnant, because my brain just does not have the capacity. So yeah, I thought I'd do my 22-week check-in. I don't feel like much dramatically changes. The only thing I would say is that I'm starting to feel like my center of gravity has shifted. I'm like coming forward a bit more, or like leaning back, and I'm having to really like consciously like keep my back straight and like my posture good, she says, leaning over a counter. I'm using my pregnancy pillow to sit up all the time. I cannot recommend my pregnancy pillow more for that. The fact that I can like bend it around me in whatever way I need, I didn't think I'd use it for that, but my goodness, it makes such a difference. I now can't sit and read in bed with it like just propped up against my pillows anymore. That is a no. I thought I would show you how big we are. This week we are a barn owl, which is not as cute as the kitten that we got last week. We're also a fruit pie, which I'm a big fan of. Everything is going well, aside from the obvious over 2 weeks where I honestly I can't lie, guys. I cried every day. I was so scared to make any pregnancy content. But before that happened, I was actually really starting to enjoy being pregnant for like the first time. I really felt like I did not enjoy the first trimester. I don't know if that was obvious. And then I felt like weeks 18, 19, 20, it started to like all level out, and week 20 came along and scared the crap out of me. It was not nice, but I'm excited to get back to like enjoying being pregnant again now, because I had like just a few weeks where I was like, oh, this is actually really nice, and now I just feel like I can fully enjoy it. This is the top of the cake, by the way, in case anyone wants to see. It's so cute. Okay, so I got a little package from my first years. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh my god, she doesn't have a book yet. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, we have so many bunnies. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, that is literally the sweetest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, you're adorable. Oh my god, this is so cute. Oh no. Oh my god, is this a post-bath? I love anything bath time related, guys. Ryan, come up here. Look at this. Like look at the ear. Look. It's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so good. She doesn't know how lucky she is. She's not even born yet and she's got a personalised dressing gown. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much to the My First Years team. This is literally adorable. I'm obsessed. I want one. Yeah, do they do adults? My First Years, do you do adult sizes? We love it. So that is everything we got, and that is going to be the end of my second trimester so far vlog. I actually can't believe that, what am I at, 22, and we end the second trimester at 28. So we actually only have like a month left of my second trimester. That is actually, I'm not sure how I feel about that. This is going a bit too fast, and I've honestly done a little bit too little. We're still waiting on a quote for our utility area, which is one of the things that I'm like stalling on, because I need somewhere to put all of baby's things, like, you know, all the non-nursery baby things. And then I have the nursery that I also need to do, which is nearly nearly empty. We will get there and then I can start buying things. But have I looked at buggies yet? No. Have I done absolutely anything? I've got as far as downloading the Positive Birthing Company. Like, I downloaded the ultimate package and I'm currently working my way through that, trying to make a birth plan. But apart from that, I feel very unprepared. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do, I feel like, before we get into the third trimester, because I would like to be a little bit more ahead by then. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and sending lots of love to you if you are also in the second trimester and have also been having a time as well. Fingers crossed it just is super, super nice from here. But yeah, I will speak to you all very, very soon. Love you, bye. I've got something else to tell you as well. Oh god. I'm having a girl.
We were talking about it in the Maldives. I was like, no, I think a boy, and I was like, no.
All of the girls were right.
Oh, I feel emotional. This is honestly the best news. Aren't you just thrilled to be?
Yeah. Auntie Victoria's gonna have some fun.
You can call her Victoria.
The reason, by the way, that I am in my ugly era, I'm having a girl.
I don't think you know, so